Hello everybody, welcome to the kitchen again. Today we are going to be cooking one of our meat birds. Now if you've been following Deep South for very long, you know that last fall we did 25 meat birds. We harvested them and we had some really great meat birds. The first harvest we put all of them whole in a shrink wrap bag. The second harvest we cut them in half and put half in a shrink wrap bag. Danny and I only need a half, but the whole ones, guys, this is one of them. This is probably the biggest one we had. This thing was over 10 pounds, nearly 11 pounds. It's heavy. I couldn't even throw it out in some of my small bowls. I had to get the big, gigantic Tupperware bowl to even put enough water to thaw this thing out. Then came the dilemma of how I wanted to cook it. So we're going to rinse it. I'm going to add salt, pepper, these peppers, onions, garlic. We're going to be using the juicer steamer. Here on the stove, I already have my pot with water in it. I'm going to add the second pot. This one has a hole in it. The water floats up through as steam into the third pot, which is perforated. And the chicken will go in this pot. And the steam will rise up, go back down, and it will land in this pot. And we will have broth. So we're going to put our chicken in here. I had to have something big enough, guys, for this chicken to fit in. My roaster is not big enough. Now, Danny has a gigantic turkey roaster, but I didn't want to use that. So we're using the juicer steamer. We're going to have our broth, and our broth is going to have all these nice veggies in it. The onions, the peppers, everything already. So we're going to try this. We're first going to just take and wash the chicken. Now we washed these really good when we put them up, but it's been sitting in water and I wanted to make sure that it was clean. Okay, now let's hope it fits in this pot. I have not even tried it, but yes, okay. So now we have our chicken in. I want to add some salt. And you know, in my kitchen, we do not measure. We just add a little bit. We want some of this black pepper because we want it seasoned. And as the steam comes through, it's going to lock in the flavors. These peppers, these are banana peppers from Deep South. We're going to add about 5 of those in there. Bell peppers, we have 2 of those cut up. We have 1 onion and 3 garlic cloves. Okay guys, we're going to put this see-through lid on and we're going to cook it and we're going to see how long it takes to steam a chicken and have broth, and the chicken will be for supper. So here is the chicken. We have added garlic, onions, bell peppers, banana peppers, and then we decided to add rosemary. So, okay, it's starting to steam. We're going to put the lid back on. We're going to steam this on a simmer for 2.5 hours, guys, and we're going to see what the results are. Okay, guys, this has been going for about 45 minutes. We've got it where we can drain some off, so we're going to show you that process. This is a juicer steamer. It's like what you have on in the hospital on your drip line. And when you mash the sides, it comes out. I got it on the handles. And so now our broth is beautiful, clear. There's nothing in it. You have nothing to worry about getting seeds and trash or anything. It's all broth. And it smells wonderful, doesn't it?
Smells really good.
So today, we're going to take this broth off and I'm going to show you the inside of the container, what the broth looked like in the container, and how much water has already come out of it, and we're fixing to add some more water because it's got 1 hour and 40 minutes still to go. So we've gotten about 1 quart, maybe. That's what I'm thinking of, a clear broth here. It will make some excellent dumplings or soup or dressing or something. So, okay. And when you clamp it off, a clamp, that's what I was thinking. When you clamp it off, you can hang it back over here. And Danny's going to pick up the top two. And the water is down some. So I'm going to add more because we've got a long time to go. And let it, and you have to make sure that there's a little indentation for this cord to go through. And we're going to let it go for another hour and 40 minutes and see if our chicken is done. And it smells fabulous. The way you know your chicken's done is if you poke it and it pulls apart real easily. I know it's not done yet, but we're going to take this fork. Okay, so it is starting to tender up some. You can tell it looks like it's getting done. So we're going to let it go for a while longer. Okay, so our juicer steamer's done. It's been 2.5 hours. We've taken our potatoes out and look, these guys are tender. Tender. So we're ready to eat with potatoes. The onion, just mush. The peppers. So there's nothing as far as meat left in that. This is the broth. This is just part of it. We took this off and added some more water because about halfway through you need to check your water temperature or your water level. And so we have more in the pot. All right, so Danny was really smart today. I was going to go over here to the pot and try and lift it out of the pot all over here. And he just picks up this pot and puts it on a plate because there's no juice coming out of this. It might be a drip every now and then, but you don't want to mess your cabinets up. So what I'm going to do is try and take this 11-pound chicken out. And guys, okay, look at this chicken. It ain't even gonna fit on my plate. And look, it is falling apart. Literally falling apart. Look at that. Talking about tender. Oh my goodness, this meat bird is done. Look at that. Look at it just come apart. So guys, let me tell you something. I'm loving my juicer steamer. I've cooked a lot in it. We've done a lot of different things here today. And the broth, the chicken, and the potatoes. And the broth we're saving because this is broth that you can, or you can use it to make soups or dumplings or dressing, or you can use it in anything. So what I'm going to do is taste this. And this broth already has your onions, your bell peppers, and your rosemary and garlic in it. Moist. Great. I think Danny and Amanda and Sunshine are going to like this chicken. And there's enough here. We should have at least 2 or 3 meals or better out of it according to what we did with it. So guys, invest in a juicer steamer. They're worth their money for more than just jelly. Thank you guys from Deep South Homestead.